it's had a huge, I imagine it's had a huge impact here, and it's a fantastic system. Because you can really monitor the children's learning, particularly where there are gaps. That's the most important thing. Picking up on the gaps, not letting children fall behind. For that, accelerated maths is a really fantastic system. And it also, whilst picking up the weaker children, or where there are gaps, it also extends the higher children as well, which is a really, really important thing in primary schools at the moment. We use accelerated maths every day, but we use it as part of a lesson. Generally, it's not the whole lesson. Most of the time, I'll do some teaching on the board. We'll talk about what we're going to do. And then the class will work on something that's not accelerated maths, so whether it's a short activity or a worksheet or something like that, and then they'll move on to accelerated maths. For those who finish accelerated maths, they will then move on to Khan Academy or practice or a test or anything like that. So it's a very similar structure every day, and I try and vary the activity that we do in order to give my class a kind of full learning experience, if you like. I prefer to use the laptops rather than iPads or notebooks or anything like that, but that's just a personal preference. They seem to prefer them too. I think they feel more grown up with them. But it's a very similar structure, and I think my class respond really, really well to that. You can see how easily they, we haven't done it for a couple of weeks because of SATs, and they very, very easily slip back into that pattern. It means that they know what's coming, which children like. They like to know what's going to happen, with a bit of variety, which is an activity, but that structure is the same for them, without a shadow of a doubt. When I'd worked previously in another school that didn't use it, and what accelerated maths gives me is more time, so which is incredibly valuable. It means that my teaching, particularly activities, can be very, very focused. I don't have any marking, which is fantastic because it means my real focus can be in those lessons. I'm not worrying about 100, different things. The focus is on the teaching and the learning. It's not any of the other kind of the more mundane things that go with it. That time is very, very precious, and accelerated maths gives you that time, gives you a structure. Allows you to very, very quickly and easily identify children who are falling behind, and it enables you to challenge my strongest children as well, which is great.